think about David Bowie's career, one adjective that can define it is changeable. David was, from his very early years, very experimental. He was always searching for the new sound and for the new style. Because he didn't just contribute with music, he also did a lot of acting. When Blackstar came out, I have only listened to David Bowie's most popular songs rather than whole albums. But after hearing the single, Blackstar, a 10-minute song, I was very intrigued. I liked that song a lot. So, because it was the first track of the album, I listened to the whole thing. By the way, it's a good thing to put the single as the first track of the album, because if you like it, you will listen to the whole thing. I liked the single because it was very spacey. It has all those kind of sounds, laser tags. It makes you feel like you were some kind in a space trip. I'm the kind of guy that likes music because of the tune rather than lyrics. So that was the first step that got me into Bowie. But after that I wanted to go deeper, so I searched for the meaning behind the songs. I will share with you now very briefly cool facts about this album. It was released in the 8th of January when David Bowie turned 69 years old. I will remind you that albums can only be released in Friday, so this is a pretty cool coincidence. When they're recording, no one was aware of David Bowie's cancer. Actually, the musicians said that they worked 12 hours non-stop per day, and that's pretty impressive for someone that is battling cancer. The only ones that knew about David Bowie's cancer was his close family. 2 days after their album was released, David Bowie passed away, and the news surprised every fan. This is the album number 25 of David Bowie, and it's the only one that David is not on the front cover. This is the very first album of David to top the US Billboard charts. Blackstar is a medical term for cancer. This makes me think that David Bowie was trying to tell us something, right? David recruited the jazz combo from New York led by Donny McKensley. Throughout the whole album, there are references that question about David Bowie's mortality. For example, in Blackstar,
something happened on the day he died. Spirit rose a meter and stepped aside. Somebody else took his place and bravely cried.
Or in Lazarus,
look up here, I'm in heaven. I've got scars that can't be seen.
you know, I like to listen to this album when I want to clear my mind, maybe after a long day of work. It has that vibe that makes you feel that you are somewhere else, but not where you are at the moment. It's very easy and pleasant to hear as well. To me, this album really feels like David Bowie's swan song. It was like a gift that he wanted to make to his fans to end this amazing career. A career that had his up and downs, of course. But one thing is for sure, David was an iconic figure in the artistic world. His best legacy was, in my opinion, that it doesn't matter how you look, what color your skin is, what your gender is, what your religion is. It doesn't matter anything. If you're a true artist, nothing will block your way. That was David. He had so many faces, so many experiments during his career, but in the end, he always succeeded. Artists nowadays should learn this thing about David Bowie, I think. There are so many bands that are molding what others have done in the past. They need to experiment and craft a new thing. Thank you for watching this video. If you like what you saw, please hit the like button. And I hope to see you again very soon. Bye.